If you don't do what I share in today's episode, all the other strategies that I'm going to share for holiday affiliate promotions are irrelevant. This right here is the secret sauce of successful affiliates who make 30 to 50% of their income in just a few weeks. Welcome to the Affiliate Guy podcast. If you want to grow your income, serve your tribe, and enjoy all the benefits of affiliate marketing and having your own affiliates, you're in the right place. Thanks for joining me today. Now let's get started. Hey, what's up? And welcome back to our second episode in our this 12 days holiday series. This is all about getting ready for the holiday rush. You know, I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it throughout this series. Like, you're going to get tired of hearing me say it. I'm going to keep saying it just to remind you that the holiday times can literally increase your entire year's sales from affiliate marketing by 30 to 50%. Just in a few weeks, right? Now, of course, in some niches, like even dramatically more. But the average partner, the average affiliate can find between 30 and 50% increase in sales just really during like a 2-month stretch of the year. Really even less than that, 6 weeks. You know, in fact, I've seen like average partners. And we're not talking about people with, seasonal niches. I said in the last episode, of course, if you're in the Christmas niche, your sales are going to go up. I've seen them increase by 30 to 50% in like a 3 to 4 week span. So it's a dramatic lift in your sales in this very short period of time. But there's something I left off in the previous episode. And it's important because it really without it, everything else is irrelevant. And that's that the holiday season starts now. In terms of promotions, you start now. In fact, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Well, the best time to start was a couple weeks ago. But that's okay. You can start now. Now, this episode, like all 12 of these, is part of our ultimate guide to holiday affiliate promotions. You can find that at mattmcwilliams.com/holiday guide. Make sure you go there. There are so many resources there. All of these podcast episodes are there. We're updating it all for 2019. We've already made a massive number of updates, and we still have a few more to go. You can sign up for our upcoming Facebook Lives. We've got 3 live lessons as a part of this series that will only be on Facebook Live. So you can check those out there. Some really cool stuff there. Gosh, what else do we have on there? Some other like related posts, related resources, guides, free reports, all kinds of stuff. Like Mark said it best. I said this in the last episode. There's just a crazy amount of content there. Crazy amount of content. Again, mattmcwilliams.com/ I think I said holiday guide. I hope I said holiday guide. So mattmcwilliams.com / holiday guide. I'll link to that in the show notes as well. Also, real quick listener shout out to Fishback2710. I got all the crazy names, huh? All the crazy names. I was actually looking at some of the reviews earlier for upcoming episodes, just to make sure they were good, and we finally get some from like real names. It's really cool. So Fishback2710 says, and we even had a couple who took my advice. By the way, when you leave a rating and review, make sure you leave your real name and your URL so I can mention that on the show. Says, this podcast is designed to get us newbies up and running quickly. I'm excited about adding this show to my daily learning and implementation time block. I think this investment of time may help me monetize my pet project, the Reboots Podcast. So there you go, a little shout out for the Reboots Podcast. Thanks, Matt. So thank you for that 5-star rating and review there, Fishback2710. And if you haven't yet left a rating review, we much appreciate it. It helps us get found by other people who can get this message. You can learn how to improve their holiday affiliate promotions, monetize their message, which allows them to keep delivering their message to the world. So by sharing this, by leaving a rating and review, believe it or not, you are changing the world. I know that's kind of hyperbole, but I mean it in all seriousness. Also, I wanted to point out on that, as you're listening to this, if you're listening to this before Black Friday 2019 or before Cyber Monday 2019, on that Ultimate Guide page, there is a link to our upcoming Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. All I'm going to say is they're amazing. You need to check them out. If you want to go straight there, it's mattmcwilliams.com / deals. And also take a look at that page. Copy it. You've still got time if you're listening to this before Black Friday. Copy that page. and create a Black Friday deals page of your own for your own niche. So what makes everything else irrelevant? I said that at the top of the show in the intro, that if you don't do what I'm teaching today, if you don't apply what I'm going to share today, everything else I'm going to share and have shared is irrelevant. So what is this secret sauce to successful affiliate promotions? Affiliate. That's a new word. Anyway, and it's your holiday prep starts now. Like, just to be clear, it starts right now. If you have not started it yet, it starts now. If you had a time machine, go back a couple weeks. I don't know if you have a time machine. If you do, please email me. I would love to connect. I think that would be amazing. I could promote the heck out of it, and sell a bunch for you, right? But the moment you are listening to this, it starts now. So if you're listening to this like in June of 2020, it doesn't start now. It starts November 10th of next year, of that year, just to be clear. So not only does the holiday season start, but like we're really getting into the holiday promotion times. Like I know my wife, she's been, I'm shopping for Christmas gifts for my wife. She's been shopping for Christmas gifts since, last December. Okay. She's the planner. I'm not. Like, I do my Christmas shopping about mid-December. I'm not the typical man. Like, I don't go out on Christmas Eve anymore. I'm not that bad. But typically I go from about the 15th to the 22nd. She's already, she's been doing it for months. So not only is it true that you need to do your holiday shopping in advance, but the warm-up starts now. And what I mean by this is you're going to see a 30 to 50% increase, as we've talked about, in your entire revenue from affiliate marketing for the whole year in 6 to 8 weeks. But you're not going to see that if you're not keeping your audience engaged right now. Now, that's just a general affiliate marketing rule, but it's even more important as we go into the holidays because there's a lot more noise, there's a lot more clutter. And if you're not showing up for your audience now, they're not expecting you to show up around the holidays. And so you're not going to show up. You're just going to be more noise, and they're not going to open your emails. They're not going to see your posts. And so typically this time of year, just to be clear, it's not unusual to be loved by you. All right, it's that entrepreneurial ADD. What can I say? Okay. It's not unusual. Where was I going with that? I'm leaving this in, by the way. It's not unusual to see your open rates, right? Your click-through rates decline this time of year because there's so much clutter. And so you think about it, on an average day, I'm making these numbers up because I actually don't know the numbers, but let's just say the average person who's on your list gets 40 emails and they open 10 of them. They open 25% of the emails, and yours is one of them. But during this season, they're getting 50 or 60, and they still open 10 of them. So it's less likely that yours is going to be one of them. So think about how many Black Friday emails that you get, how many Cyber Monday emails you get, how many emails you get about the perfect Christmas gift. Like it's kind of like tax season for CPAs. From like March 15th to April 15th. They're kind of busy all throughout the year. I might call our CPA's name is Brent. I might call him on a Tuesday and not get him, but I know not to call him with any questions that aren't super urgent between March 15th and April 15th. Like we get our taxes done like February, so we don't have to worry about him being too busy. I do not call him from mid-March through mid-April with just random questions about little stuff. Like I just don't. I'll save that question because I know how busy he is. And so it's just crazy for him, right? Well, it's that way in your inbox this time of year. So we're starting to get into that increase in inbox traffic. So it's harder to stand out. So you've got to start standing out in advance. That's the key. Start standing out in advance. Again, this is general affiliate marketing. This applies all throughout the year. It applies for your own promotions. It applies for getting in front of affiliates, to promote your products. But it especially applies this time of year. So we'll talk in a future episode about teasing offers. And we just talked about it in the past about teasing your Black Friday and your Cyber Monday offers. But really, I'm just talking about providing valuable content. I'm talking about warming up your list, getting them to start thinking about possible purchases more than anything. Just providing valuable content, keeping them engaged with you during those, like this busy time, whether it be a weekly video, a weekly blog post, a podcast episode, an ultimate guide to holiday affiliate marketing, whatever it may be, emailing your list at least a minimum of 3 times a week, 3 days a week. Now, if you don't currently email a minimum of 3 days a week, you're not staying in front of your audience. And so it's not feasible in 2019, even really going back a few years to succeed in online business, unless you have a decade, plus behind you of goodwill. It's not feasible to succeed just emailing your weekly newsletter. I hear people say that, sign up for my newsletter. Who wants a newsletter? Like, the weekly newsletter concept died a long time ago, okay? It died a really long time ago. Like, that is just not the way to run an online business these days. So a minimum of 3 days a week with a single piece of content, not a newsletter like, here's my best blog post of the week. Why would I want that email? I just want the one, right? So make sure you're staying in front of them with content. Make sure you're hitting your unopens. So if you mail on Monday to a blog post or a video, make sure you hit the unopens on Thursday. Make sure you're doing some Facebook Lives or some Instagram Lives. Instagram. I don't know why that came out weird. Instagram Lives. Make sure you're active on your social media. Make sure you're not going dark for days at a time. Because if you go dark, then you come out of left field with this amazing holiday promotion. Nobody buys because they're not warmed up. Nobody buys. So on that ultimate guide to holiday affiliate promotions, again, mattmcwames.com/holiday guide, we have a link there. We got a great guide for how to warm up your audience. Okay. And I've got 7 tips there, how to warm up your audience for an affiliate promotion. Got tons of other resources, of course, all these podcast episodes. Again, that link for how to warm up your audience, it's just for a general affiliate promotion, but it works for all kinds of stuff. It works for whether it be a product launch, it works for promoting retail products, physical products, all that stuff works for holiday promotions. Now, going back to episode 1, I talked about plan. Well, the big thing I want you to plan on right now is, if you're not currently staying in front of your audience at least every 3 days, start doing it. Put that in your plan. And that means an email that leads to a click. Okay, we've talked about this before. You can't just send an email that has great content, but doesn't have a call to action, a CTA. In marketing parlance, we call that a CTA. Preferably, that call to action is to click here to do something. Click here to read the full post. Click here to listen to the podcast episode. Click here to watch the video. Click here to let me know your answer to the question. Now, it's okay on occasion, really not this time of year, to just say hit reply and let me know what you're thinking. Let me know the answer to a question. I do that with a couple of emails every year. Literally a couple, okay? Like 2 emails, I say hit reply and let me know your answer. But usually if I've got a question, it's click here to answer, because I'm conditioning my audience to click. I want them in the habit of opening my email and knowing that they're going to click. Like, they're going to say, this is for me. I'm going to click. And so I want to condition them to click. I'll just say, there aren't many people that I still follow that I'm not conditioned to click. If they haven't conditioned me to click, I'm probably already out of their audience. So I'm conditioned to click for them. So get your audience in that habit. Again, if you aren't already, stay in front of them every 3 days at a minimum, 3 times a week, roughly. It could be 3 times in 9 days to be, specific. But generally, you want to find 3 days a week where you're consistently, contacting them. Get them clicking. Get them clicking on the video link, the blog post link, the podcast link. So when it comes time for that affiliate promotion, that holiday promotion, they're just used to it. They're conditioned. So it starts now. Get started now. Get started now, okay? Now, I'll share in the next episode, I'm going to talk about how to find, or the importance of finding, a variety of offers. And I dig deep into the why and how of segmenting your list, promoting a wide variety of offers, how that works, why that works, and actually some side benefits of that, and some specific strategies for getting the most out of each promotion. It's going to be an awesome episode. So again, make sure to stay tuned for that. Check out all the podcast episodes as they come out at mattmcwilliams.com/holiday guide. Make sure you sign up for our Facebook Lives that we're doing as a part of this series as well. All at mattmcwilliams.com/holiday guide. And I cannot wait for the next episode. I'll see you then. Thank you so much for listening today. Remember to check out all of our deep dives into affiliate marketing at theaffiliateguy.tv. And if you have a question, you can ask it at asktheaffiliateguy.com. Who knows? Might end up being featured on this podcast.